Jack has come a long way with The Leader in Me. We began with learning our 7 habits and instilling those in each of our students as well as ourselves, and becoming better citizens and becoming better students. This year we have one thing in mind, and that's to reach our goals. We have a mission to build leaders of tomorrow, and in order to build those leaders of tomorrow, we have to set goals. We have a saying that we like to use around here, and that's a goal without a plan is just a wish to come true. And so what we try to do is make a plan for each of those goals, from our campus all the way into our classrooms and into our individual students themselves. At our campus, we have goals that we set as a campus, as students, and our classrooms as teachers, and we call those SMART goals. That stands for being specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Our students in the classrooms have taken our campus-wide goals and applied them to their individual goals. So our students all have leadership notebooks and data collection that they keep up with every 6 weeks, and they measure, maybe it's multiplication that they're struggling with that they want to improve in, so they set a goal for that. And then they don't just set a goal, they make a plan to improve in multiplication. So they write that out, and they have a parent that signs off on that, and they have an accountability partner in the classroom that signs off on that. And their teacher or a mentor or whomever they feel like they need to support them in reaching that goal.
And Leadership Academy was a group of students that Miss Hill and Miss Ray met up with to help students find their leadership. And my leadership was, I found out that I was talking good in front of large groups, and that's why I'm speaking with you today.
Leadership notebooks are notebooks that has data about ourselves that help us set goals and it has some phrases that will help us remind us in life not to do stuff and to do stuff that are good but not bad.
The Lighthouse team is all about spreading leadership around the school. And to do this, we have meetings after school, and we talk about different ways that we can incorporate this skill around the school. We just met with the teacher Lighthouse team, and we were talking about leadership night, and we were talking about who would speak and who would give the speeches and the different sort of things that would go on that night.
Every child is a leader because they have an ability to do something even if they don't think so. Like, I thought I was bad at everything, and then I started to try to take care of my pets with my dad, and I turned out to be really good at it.
Well, the 7 habits, one way that it has really affected my life is that I used to want to lead the whole group and just do everything my way and not really let anybody else say what they wanted to say. But by using Seek First to Understand, which is habit 5, and Synergize, habit 6, they have helped me a ton in working in groups, and I am able to ask questions and not just do everything myself, and we do it as an actual group now.
How this school has implemented the 7 habits, and especially with the 7 habits of happy families, really coincides with what the children learn in the classroom. A lot of the habits that are taught, Stephen Covey said it best, they're commonly known but not commonly practiced. And so when our children work on their leadership notebooks, that's what we talk some about in the 7 habits of highly effective families. We talk about being proactive. You know, I'm in charge of me, I'm responsible. And what the children learn in the classroom, we're teaching that in the family part of the leader in me.
When we have conversations with business and industry leaders, they continually tell us that they are interested in employees that have initiative, that are able to see the vision of a project and begin those steps themselves without continual supervision. They are interested in employees that take pride in the product of what they do, that do take the end in mind when they start a project for their job place, just as they're learning here at Jack Elementary.
Well, young people really need to be prepared. They need to do the best they can while they're in school to learn the skills that they're going to have to use when they get out of school. They need to be good communicators. They need to be team players. They need to develop some leadership skills. There are lots of what we call soft skills and technical skills that students have to have in order to be competitive in the workforce of the future.
Well, I kind of want to be like a bank account because I'm really good at math, and I can, basically, I'm good with money and that sort of genre in math. This 7 habits can help me because I have to synergize well with others, because you're going to be communicating with others to make sure. And you also have to be able to begin with the end in mind, habit 2, because you have to think ahead also to make sure that the bank has enough money. And you also have to be proactive by getting it done.
My first grader, Abby, that's here, this really started with her in kindergarten. And that was one of her favorite habits, was habit 1, being proactive. She was always saying, I'm in charge of me, I'm responsible. And so the older one, my 13-year-old, she's always, Jawan, you need to be proactive, you need to be responsible. And she talks to him about that. The 6-year-old talking to the 13-year-old about that. And so not only did it help her, but it changed me. My husband talked about how different I became after I went to that seminar, because there were so many things that I was doing that I wasn't aware that may be taken away from my family. So it changes you and make you become a better person, a better parent. You know, when your 6-year-old is learning things that you never thought of. And you know, we're equipping these children. What they're learning with those habits are what's taught in the real world, you know. And so we're equipping our children for the world.